How's it going, everyone? Alex with Jeeps Limited. Today we're going to do a 5-tire rotation on my Jeep. I've got 37 by 12.5 17s, so they're kind of big. They're kind of heavy. They're 107 pounds each. So I'm kind of dreading it, and you got to jack up the whole car, get the whole thing on jack stands. So it's going to be kind of a pain, but it needs to be done. I like to do it every couple thousand miles or so. You can take it to a shop, and there's usually for oversized tires, and let's just call it under 50 bucks to do it. But I'm just gonna do it myself. Why not? Gonna make sure I rotate the rear tire in, the spare tire in. I'll show you guys a diagram of what I follow for that rotation. It's always good just to rotate the spare in just so it wears the same as the rest of them. So I guess follow along on my journey with me. Hope you guys enjoy it. Alright, so this is the pattern that we followed. It includes the rear, or the spare tire, whatever you want to call it. There's a couple different patterns, but this is just the one we went with. You can find these online. But yeah, just pretty simple pattern. So yeah, now we're going to start the fun part, putting them all back on. That's kind of the part I didn't want to do. Like I said, they're 107 pounds each. So we're going to get started on that, and we should hopefully be done here pretty soon, actually. So stay tuned. Alright, so one thing we're going to do while we're here is we're going to re-torque my wheel spacers. I've got like either 1.5 or maybe 1.25. I don't know wheel spacers. They were on there when I bought it. And then I chose to leave them on here. I'm going to re-torque them. One of the big problems really with wheel spacers and having them fail and whatnot is the fact that nobody ever checks to make sure they're tight. I torque them to 110 inch-pounds. I don't know if there's any better torque spec. That's the same torque spec I torque the lug nuts to. So just gonna go and check all 5 of them on all 4 wheels. And to do that with it off the ground like this, you can take any old Harbor Freight brand screwdriver, stick it in the slot of the rotor, and then that will hold it plenty fine as you go and re-torque them all. That's one. 2, 3, 4, and 5. It's that easy. Just make sure they don't come off. So I'm going to do that on all the other 3, and then I'll show you guys kind of how I put the tire on. Alright, I got all 4 wheel spacers re-torqued. None of them were loose, but it doesn't hurt to re-torque them. Something I'm going to do, since I already have to do a pre-trip nut and bolt check and greasing of everything, I'm going to do that now. With the tires off, it's going to be a lot easier to get to all the grease fittings. I can get to all of them anyways, but it's going to be a lot easier to get to the majority of them. And then I'm actually going to do a good nut and bolt check on a lot of these parts that are otherwise hard to get to with the tires on too. So you guys get to watch that, and then we'll get back to putting the tires back on. So enjoy the ride. Alright, I'm going to show you guys the easiest way that I've learned how to put these on. Again, heavy tires. You kind of got to sit and scoot underneath it and use your hands and your legs to kind of lift it and spin it into place, but it's really not too bad once you kind of get the hang of it. So that's what I'm going to show you guys here. pants on right away so they don't fall off. These are technically like a locking lug nut, I guess. They're splined and they have a key rather than being an actual like 3/4 19 millimeter. They're honestly just easier to use. They don't get bunged up like a lot of chrome lug nuts do. That was just actually something that my buddy turned me on to. A lot less problems. They honestly just work a lot better. Those in a star pattern, obviously, and I'm going to go back and retorque them with a torque wrench. I'm not going to use this and call those good. And this thing really only puts out like 80 foot-pounds, especially now. It's pretty old. So, okay, well, we're just going to do that on the other 4 or 3 and lower it down and torque them. All right, we got the Jeep sitting back down on its wheels, so we're just going to go ahead and torque everything to 110 inch-pounds. One suggestion I have, again, would be to retorque your lug nuts after like 100 miles or so. Especially with aluminum rims, you need to. I've actually had times when I've gone and retorqued them and they were loose. So about 100 miles or so, you want to retorque them. Maybe if you drive around a little bit, if it's not 100 miles, even 50 miles would be good enough. So I'm just going to go ahead and retorque everything here, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.